What's going on, guys? Literally just got done recording my video on me unboxing this. I have 3 hours before work, so I think I'm gonna go try and install this really quick. This should take about 30 minutes. Knowing me, it's gonna take 10 hours, but hopefully I make it to work on time, so I'm gonna install this now. Like a good cold start to annoy the neighbors. I'm all the way at the top of my driveway right now. I never realized how loud this car is. It's like super loud up here. I'm not sure if you guys have ever ripped off a bumper before, but it's the most annoying thing in the world. I did it so many times with my Dodge Dart that I'm pretty comfortable doing this one. It shouldn't be too hard. Make sure you guys I have an old carpet that I put down so you don't scratch anything, because that's the last thing you really want to do is scratch anything, because that would really piss you off. Just looking at what we need, if you see all here, I'm pretty sure all these bolts are 12mm bolts, so we're gonna take all those out. And then there's a bunch of quarter turn tabs that's in the wheel well, up in here. Make sure you got small tools for that. And then going to the bottom, we have a lot more push tabs. So I'm gonna go get my impact wrench, get some bits, and start taking my bumper off. 10mm. Now I do have a tool to remove those push tabs really easy and fast. I just need to see if I can go find it real quick, because my room's in shambles. No luck at finding it in my room. It might be in my garage workbench, I'm not really sure. Now I think I have to go into the car and get all the clips underneath, which I hate, but gotta do what you gotta do. Why'd I lower my car? Careful, I guess everything down there is super cheap and this clip literally just snapped off. I think these ones are the most annoying. Alright, now to remove the stock airbox, all these cables and shit you just gotta unclip and do. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Took a lot more fighting than I probably should have, but stock intake is now out. As long as you know how to take the intake out, it's just a couple clips, a couple bolts. It's not that hard. Just the hoses are the hardest part. That's what I was fighting with the most. So now I'm just gonna go get my new one. So unfortunately, I won't be able to do the entire install today because I have to go to work pretty soon and they need me earlier. So I'm not gonna install the submarine part of it, but yeah, I'm just gonna connect this and put most of it together now. Yeah, I don't have enough time to finish this today. It was really a bad idea to try to finish this today. I'm not gonna put my car all the way together again, just because I'm gonna try to take it apart Wednesday. It's Saturday right now. I'm gonna try to take it apart Wednesday so I can actually finish it. So right now I just have it like this. It should be okay to drive. So I'll get you guys when I start doing this again. Here's day 2 of my install. I have 6 hours to do this now, so hopefully I'm able to finish it now. It's 20 degrees outside like it usually is when I work on my car, so hopefully I can get this done pretty quickly. Last time I showed myself unbolting the OEM airbox. It's all a bunch of hoses. You should see where everything connects to. It's not really hard to disconnect. You just gotta pull everything apart. Once you get that, I put my filter back on. I haven't really started installing anything yet, just the filter. I put the sensor back on, so that's where we're at. So the first step now is to remove the honkin' radiator support. So you gotta remove these bolts. They're probably 10mm, 12mm. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Removed all the bolts on here, but it doesn't want to move. So I gotta figure out why it doesn't want to move. And then I'm probably gonna have to find a workaround if it doesn't want to move. So I'll keep you guys updated. With some muscling, it literally just popped off really easily. I was afraid I was gonna break something. I guess don't have that fear anymore. Then your scoop just kind of falls into place right there. And you got 2 holes. Line up this bracket, install the bracket there to keep it in place. Make sure you always have Allen keys handy, because this needs Allen keys too apparently. So to bolt in the bracket to the scoop, you need hex keys. So got some. I lied, they're Phillips heads. They don't seem to go in all the way for some reason, but then you secure it to the bumper using push tabs. You're gonna have extras from removing your OEM airbox. So put those in, and then that's installed. I'm gonna wait to put my bumper on for a little while though, because I should have my rain guard coming hopefully today, because I really don't want to drive this scoop in the rain. rain, but we'll see what happens, I guess. On your factory airbox, you're gonna see all these little rubber pieces. You are going to need to reuse them when you install them on there. So make sure to take them off. They're a little bit tricky, but if you use pliers, it shouldn't be too hard to get them off. Pretty much your next step is to connect your line to this. Everything pretty much fit back to where it should. So I'm just gonna quickly put everything back. Remember, I used the word should. I'm having a little bit of trouble lining everything up. I had to put my camera inside to warm up a little bit. It was dying again. So my advice when you're doing this, I mean, it's not bolted in yet. Loosen this bracket because there's no way you'll be able to get that scoop in because it fits really weird and it's supposed to be loose, I guess. But it should more or less just be like this. It's not bolted in yet. I was doing for test fitment. So pretty much this part where the filter is bolted to the back of the box slides into that mounts to the support. I'm pretty sure this deletes this entire piece of styrofoam. I'm gonna bolt everything back together now. I don't think you guys really need to see that. It's just, you know, a couple bolts, a couple clamps, that's it. And then the next part, I'm going to uninstall my sound generator because my car's really loud and there's no point to having it anymore. And it just takes up room and looks like clutter. So I'm gonna go mount this in real quick. My camera back inside so it stays warm. So be right back. All bolted on and everything, and that's what it looks like. All right, I'm coming inside to warm up for a little bit because my hands are like literally frozen right now. The install is done opposed to my bumper being off still. I'm gonna go ahead and remove my sound generator because it's just making clutter. And I know it's gonna rattle because it's not connected to anything anymore because I connected to the OEM airbox, which I don't have no more. I'm gonna disconnect my battery, reconnect it because that will set all your MAF inputs to 0 so it can actually read the new intake. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, take my sound generator off. I'm gonna wait a little bit before I put my front bumper on because I'm hoping that my rain guard comes in for it. If it doesn't, well, I'm just gonna put my bumper on and then I guess whenever that comes in, I'll just rip my bumper off again. So that's the install. I'm gonna have sound clips in another video. Unless I have another update, I think we're gonna end the video here. Comment, like, subscribe, do all that fun shit. Keep doing you guys. I'll keep doing me. Peace out. I'll see you next time. Peace.